That really sounded like a really bad, who let the dogs out thing, doesn't it? Yes. Hello, America, and welcome. We're glad you're here. It's the egg of power. Welcome to the program. I have an offer for you. Let's say, first, if I said to you, with no factual knowledge whatsoever, I was just going to call you stupid and then racist, then I would give a non-apologetic apology, and then I invite you over to my house for beer to try to fix you of your racism. Would you come? That is the way Obama played the Henry Gates gate, I guess. I think much of America is outraged, but they're outraged for all the wrong reasons. Here is the one thing tonight. If you want to understand Barack Obama, you must think like a community organizer. One that is transforming America into some sort of a thugocracy. In the process, trampling and erasing our individual rights. I am going to show you your future by showing you the past, the recent past. There's an amazing new video out from an event that took place last Wednesday in Louisiana. There's no corruption down there. Oh, wait a minute. That's the home of ACORN, isn't it? Louisiana. Louisiana, home of ACORN and SCIU in New Orleans, Louisiana, where all the race charges came after Katrina. Anyway, I'm sorry, I got sidetracked. A group called Organizing for America, which is now a branch of the DNC, hosted a press conference in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, to promote President Obama's healthcare overhaul. Guess who showed up? People wearing ACORN t-shirts that ACORN says that they're not us. Sweet, isn't it? DNC, now ACORN. Well, not really. We are losing our country, for the love of Pete, and I don't even know who we're losing it to. We called Organizing for America today. They told us, ACORN, we have nothing to do with ACORN. Wait until you see the video. Could have fooled me. America's most notorious community organizers were out in full force endorsing the overhaul along with them. A woman who shot the video thought she was showing up at the federal building for a town hall on health care. She found out quickly, oh, no, not so much. When members of ACORN realized that there were some opponents like her in the crowd, they directed a police officer to step in and get the dissenters out of the way. And they were directing the police officer. Watch this.
What's the problem?
The problem is you're not letting anyone interact. That's the problem. Talk to them. You want to talk to them.
We don't want anybody to interact here. The officer tells multiple supporters of the plan, who are again not yelling, it was a civil conversation in both cases, that they couldn't even talk about anything. They could only talk to the media. ACORN people continued telling the officer that they didn't want to talk to the protesters or didn't want the protesters to talk to anyone, and he went along with it. Watch again.
We're not interacting. We don't want to interact.
We can't have a conversation.
You want to talk to the media?
You can't sit on the sidewalk and talk.
Thank you for asking me to do it that way. I'm going to choose to not.
You can talk. So you tell him what to do?
I was just having a conversation. It's not crazy.
They don't have to go anywhere.
I mean,
We were having a very nice conversation. He sounds he can't talk.
Don't say nothing. Okay, just stand there and talk to the media. Talk to the media. Talk to the media.
Don't say nothing.
Don't say nothing. Talk to the media.
I don't understand why y'all don't want to talk.
In this video, and we'll post it at glennbeck.com today, in this video, you see one of the people coming up and saying, hey, you got to listen to the police. When the police say you got to do something, you better do it. You got to be kidding me, right? Now? You're doing that this week? Maybe I'm missing something, but this seems like a clear violation of free speech. The guy in the blue shirt that you saw speaking was on the other side. He was there actually in support of this event. He agrees with Obamacare. They were having a civil conversation, and then when the police officer came in, he said, whoa, wait a minute. Thanks for your suggestion, but we're having a conversation here. Now, even if this wasn't an ACORN event, it really doesn't matter. I think this is a glimpse at our future. Here's the officer. Why is he being pushed around by ACORN? Here to talk about it is the woman who got it all on tape. Stacy, you are what? Are you, because they were, I love this. The people in the ACORN t-shirts who aren't with ACORN They were accusing you of being sent in by some sort of organization. They didn't want any, organizers there. They just wanted to talk to real people. Are you with some organization?
I am a member of Baton Rouge Tea Party, and I have my own website, Breakdown of America, but I was mainly there just to disagree with the plan and hear what they were going to say at the town hall meeting, and I got there and had more than I bargained for. So
okay, we'll have to. It seemed like something out of a movie in some ways. What was the most stunning thing that happened that you thought?
It was really surreal. Just being told who I couldn't and could speak with. I was very shocked, and we were also told where to stand on the sidewalk. It was a blatant disregard for our First Amendment rights. And
did the police officer seem to be taking orders from the organizers, or did he just? Because I just want to believe that the police officer, because we asked the Baton Rouge police. They said, we're reviewing the tape. We're looking to see if the officer did anything wrong. I just would hope that he was just a guy who just, walked into a situation and was like, look, I'm just trying to keep the peace. But there didn't seem to be any problems there.
No, there were no problems. He was being directed around by one of the members in the red shirt, and I had given more footage if they need to see more of the direction he was getting from them, but he was definitely being directed around by the members in the ACORN t-shirts.
Okay, I'd like to see some of that. We'll talk to you offline here. We'll get some more of that. I'd like to see what's going on. We also had the guy that you were talking to in the blue shirt. There he is there. You were having a normal conversation. You disagreed with him, right?
Right, yes.
Yeah. His name is Robert J. Wilson. He told us, quote, freedom of assembly and freedom of speech are perhaps the most fundamental of our liberties as Americans, and any effort to unjustly limit the exercise of these rights should be an affront to everyone, regardless of party affiliation or political viewpoint. He was quite upset as well, and this is something the two of you can unite on. What did he say to you?
He apologized, and I said, it wasn't your fault. We were just having a conversation, and he was just as shocked as I was.
So what are you doing? What are you doing now? What's the next step for you?
I'm not sure. We definitely going to file a complaint with the police department, and Robert and I have actually talked about working together just to join forces about our rights and how they shouldn't be ignored like this.
Yeah, I tell you, I feel like when I saw the videotape this weekend, somebody sent it to me, and I looked at it and I thought, we're looking at the future. This is the kind of thugocracy that we're headed towards. Thank you very much, Stacey.
That's one of the reasons why. Okay, thank you.
No, go ahead. One of the reasons why.
One of the reasons why I started my website was just so people could have their voice and get their voice out there and get heard by somebody.
Good. Thank you, Stacey. I appreciate it. Now, it's ironic to me that this video came out the same week Barack Obama is inviting Henry Gates and Officer Crowley over for a beer. By the way, we just got to know my friends over here. They're having a beer here, too. It's crazy. Anyway, so they can use this opportunity to go to the White House, have a beer, and they can use this as a teaching moment for the officer and help him stop his racism. Because, of course, it's the officer, the one who spent the last 5 years teaching a class to police cadets on how to avoid racial profiling, who needs the teaching moment.